What's up, man?
What's the word?
I'm a little shy. I ain't never do no interview like this with me in there with the subject.
It's the same as the last time.
It's true, but when you behind the camera, it's so easy to just be free. But yeah. So, tell the people who you are.
For those who don't know, my name is Cut Geno. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. I'm an artist from here who's been around for a very long time around these parts. I'm a pioneer of this cultural movement.
I listened to your album. It was really good. I listened to it multiple times, like top to bottom. How did you feel about like making it 23 tracks?
I thought it was cool. It was really 24. I want to say that one of the records was taken off because I didn't get the sample cleared. But I thought 24 tracks was a very good number. It didn't feel like 24 when you got into it.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Yeah, you just end up taking the ride. The album is only an hour and 7 minutes.
Okay, so you took it back.
Yeah, it's not even a long joint. A lot of the songs are like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
It was one of the best rap albums I heard in a while.
Thank you.
For real. Because like I don't even be listening to rap like that. I listen to a lot of R&B, a lot of alternative music. I be listening to jazz a lot these days. So when it come to rap, I just be like, But I'm like, it's Geno. I gotta listen to Geno.
That's love.
So
that mean a lot at a time where rap music don't mean nothing. Rap music really don't mean a lot
your rap
right
means
now.
something because you are a writer to me. Like you're not like. Let me say, by the end of the album, I felt like it was very empathetic. Like it was, especially towards the end, like it started getting like a little bit more like realer, like you know what I'm saying?
Let's take it home in a way. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was making sure. I was like, I wonder if he meant to do
purposely.
This.
All the real songs at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was labeled that kind of artist for a long time. Like I only do pain songs. Even when I get features, I only get like pain records. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, let's put all the pain and what I'm really known for at the end. You know what I mean? Because I know they're gonna want records like that too. But let's show off some of the other things before that. And if we can make it to the end, then we can get to that part. But that's how I was looking at it. It's really a story too.
No, it is. It is. So you feel like, to me, I feel like those who never heard you, this is like a real introduction. And I was waiting for you to do that. I was waiting for I was like, yo, I need Geno on the platform. I'm trying to stream him, trying to give him this bread. Like when I play his music, because there was a lot of your stuff on that fifth.
I've been wanting to work with you for a long time, ever since the first interview. So.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, we here. I like how natural your voice sound on the album. Because a lot of people, like when it comes to rap, it's heavily auto-tuned, it's a lot of we can't really hear the artist for real. It's like he's like masked under the robotic sound. So I love that you had your joint like that. That was dope.
Yeah. We just trying to make hip hop feel like something.
Yeah.
That's it. And if you give them something like that DMX feel, I'm gonna always say that and compare it to that. You giving that DMX feeling like 98, 99, 2000, you're gonna win every time, man. It's just a certain feeling that you can get from music. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be an energy and a vibration. And that's what I really wanted to give.
Okay. Basically. Is he your favorite artist?
He's in my top 5.
Top 5. All right, what's your top 5?
It changes all the time. If we talking lyrics, I don't want to be cliche and say like, Hov and all of them. You know what's funny? Let me say this. Let me break this right now.
Break it down.
I don't really like saying my top 5 no more. You know why? Because those are influences who I listened to growing up. Now, when I listen to these gentlemen as an adult, I'm an adult now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not out here. I feel like I'm right next to these guys. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I can hang with these guys. But if I had to talk about my influences, it'd be Hov, Kiss, Nas, Common, DMX. And I'm going to say them because, I'm going to just say them off the top.
Okay. I feel that. Do you feel like this is a Delaware album?
Absolutely. For a reason. I feel like it's definitely more than that. But this is where it came from.
Yeah.
This is where it came from. This is the soul. This is the experience. These are the stories. these are the relatable, like these people can you relate, and I'm talking about us. You know, if you from Wilmington or you from any urban area, it don't even, that's what I'm saying, it doesn't just resonate with us. If you from any urban area and you going through certain things, this album is for us. You feel what I'm saying? This is a story for us, but it's definitely a Delaware album.
Yeah. I felt like when I was listening to Favors, that sound like Delaware album. I mean, a Delaware type of song, but like the sound, if we was to have a sound.
I feel like the most Delaware sounding song on there is Crew Socks for shit.
Oh yeah, of course. I was gonna mention that.
Yes,
yeah,
I feel like I did that on purpose, though. I wanted that feeling, I wanted that bop, and I wanted to give homage to them two guys, him and Bobby. And you know, I'm glad he got on there.
Yeah, I like that joint. My favorite song would have to be Take Time. But first of all, let me talk about the transitions.
Okay.
From the beginning to like Take Time and in the breeze, I was like, okay. He working with something, it's vibing. The skits was perfect. I know you said you wanted me to narrate.
I wanted me to narrate this joint, but I feel like the album took so long, I just wanted to get it out.
Yeah.
And I feel like it wouldn't have came out until July. And then all of it was rushed. If believe it or not, the whole album was rushed. My man died. Rest in peace, Twan Brooks. My man died, and I just felt as though he died in vain because he died believing in whatever talent I had, and it didn't happen while he was on this earth. And I equate that to like my aunts and grandmothers and them dying believing Jesus was coming back. It didn't happen while you was on this earth and you dedicated your life to it. So I just was throwing out random dates. Yo, the album come out February 4th. I didn't even have enough records for February 4th, but I knew if I set a date and people start following this date, then that would motivate me to keep writing, keep going, keep recording. So by that date, I done had half the album already done, and I pushed it back to March. Pushed it back one more time, and then May 2nd, FMLA out right now on all platforms. Yeah.
Low Cut Geno.
Yeah, Low Cut Geno on all platforms.
Where do you think ideas come from?
Experience. Ideas come from experience. You watch and learn, you live and you learn. And if you can articulate it, then there you go. Even if you're a painter, you can sit here and watch this shit and paint these trees, and it's however you articulate your art.
I feel like you gotta be in it.
Yes, you definitely gotta be in it.
Do you think, as a rap artist or just a writer in general, do we control how the consumer sees us?
Absolutely.
Elaborate on that. I feel like you need to.
All right, so quick experience right quick, personal experience right quick. I had caught a gun charge a few years ago, and I had signed on to do 2 years. And the morning that I was supposed to go to court, was there. The morning I was supposed to go to court, the prosecutor let me go. He basically said, I listened to his music this morning. I feel like he's a pillar in this community. We don't want to send him to jail. We feel like that's going to hinder his career. We just want to give him, level 2 probation and let him go out in the world, in society. That right there alone let me know, okay, this is the kind of music you need to be making, or you need to be talking about this kind of narrative. My kids are getting older, so they on YouTube showing their friends and shit like that. I don't want to be on there holding a mop and, talking about drugs and shit. So you definitely can control what's going on in the narrative through the consumer, through your music, though. Absolutely. If I was talking about guns and bricks and shit, I'd have been in jail. It would have been over with.
I got a question about your song, In Your Feelings. I like it, by the way.
Okay.
But you said, ain't nobody. You said, ain't no money in your feelings. Get out of there.
Yeah.
So do you feel like, which is true, but do you feel like us as a society or community, how should I put this? Do we mask our feelings with chasing money? Because we not dealing with it.
Maybe. You know why? Because they say time heals all wounds, but I feel like money can heal that wound faster than time. Okay? You feel what I'm saying? Depending on what the situation is. is gonna, that money is gonna heal the shit way faster. And I'm just saying, this is how I meant the record.
Okay.
There's no need to be emotional, especially in a business, or it don't even have to be business. It could be anything, relationship, marriage, or anything, right? There's no money in your feelings. So that's the thing when they say it's business and not personal. So you may have a business experience that didn't go your way, and you are now emotionally attached to that decision that didn't go your way, and you shouldn't be because it's business. And you might see the person who made a decision in public and not want to speak to this person, but it was a business decision. You feel what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with nothing. You get what I'm saying? It has nothing. Facts ain't feelings and feelings ain't facts. We have to learn to separate the two. We got to learn to separate the two.
Okay. I mean, the song rocked.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking when I was listening to it, I'm like, damn, do we really mask our feelings with just chasing money? We got to do something. And you talk about in your music how you got to stay busy when you're going through stuff, so.
I believe so. Yeah. You shouldn't sit stagnant in no fault. So you definitely got to keep it
going.
Yeah.
Let me see. When you talk about like a lot of stuff on your album, yo. Like you talk about a lot of stuff. You said in your song "Take Time," I'm an artist that's gonna take time. What you meant by that? And then you was like, damn, she cut the joint off in 6 seasons. Like, come on, get into it.
All right, so Takes Time, right? That's how I feel about Takes Time. That's really one of my favorite songs on there, right? It don't matter what you doing, what you chasing, how you chasing, how you get into it. If you're dealing with a woman or a man who is a 9-to-5 go to work person every day, you feel what I'm saying? It's hard for them to fathom what you're doing. And especially if you're not getting paid from it right away. If there's no residual income coming from it right away, nobody really understands that shit. You get what I'm saying? And they always look at music or some type of art and form of like, it's not a real job.
Yeah.
Right? It's not a real job. We'll get you a fucking job. You get what I'm saying? Now here we go. We're telling them motherfuckers go get a job, right? Say this artist has been doing what he's doing 10 years. And for 10 years, his so-called support system has been telling him, go get a real job. Y'all telling him to go make a plan B instead of pouring into plan A. Now, 10 years is a career, am I right? So he's been doing this 10 years. Motherfuckers can't even keep a 5-year, 4-year job. You feel what I'm saying? He's off and on doing this more consistently than the person that's telling him.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So once you start doing things like that, I know I'm going down the rabbit hole, but once you start doing things like that and you go get this job, now that takes away from your art and your craft. You go get this job and now you're financing home or whatever around you is making you happy or making them happy. That's what you're going to do. You get what I'm saying? So if it's getting a job at 9-to-5, now you start leaning off of your craft some. Before you know this, 4 years down the road, a nigga might bump into you like, hey, you still paint? No, I ain't really been painting, man. I had a kid, the lady likes to do. I mean, you done separated yourself so far from the art, you probably don't even want to get back. You get what I'm saying? You don't even do it no more. Versus that's where you got to say, listen, if you're going to be with me or you want to be involved with me, this is what I'm doing. It's going to take some time. It's not going to be the best ride. You feel what I'm saying? But take some time. It's going to take time. All of this shit takes time. It's going to take time. But then you want me to make time like I create time. So I'm out doing this and you keep calling her. Now it's the thing, well, where's my time? You don't spend no time with me. And the 9-to-5 civilian isn't going to understand that there is no time right now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
There is no time right now. It might not be no time for the next 2 years. For real.
Yeah, I don't think they understand. If you're an artist, I feel like artists probably should date artists or date someone that understands art. It'd be hard. Yo.
I figure don't date at all when you chasing. You know what I mean? When you chasing, don't date at all. Don't distract the two if this is what you dead serious about, because it's always going to interfere. A woman is going to be a woman. A man is going to be a man. They're going to want their time in them relationships, and if it's not enough, motherfuckers feel like they don't want to do it no more.
I love that you had Ben Had on this album. Is his name still Ben Had?
He goes by 16
16.
now. Yeah, but niggas know that's Benny. Shout out to Had.
I was like, yo, you put him right in the beginning. It brought back the full circleness of it. We need an EP.
Yeah.
We need something.
I'm trying to get him back. I'm trying to get him back, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was I needed him. I can't drop no album without having him.
Yeah, nah, that's
crazy. That's crazy.
Which y'all was called Dutch Gang, right?
Dutch Gang, yeah. Mm-hmm. Before any gang, anything in this era, it was Dutch Gang. It was us, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me see, what else I was talking about on this joint. Well, ISO, you was like, she think my heart skip beats, but that's the broken pieces. Like you started, when you got to the end, you started talking that pain, you started talking that like, that empathy stuff. Like, get into it.
ISO every day. ISO definitely a personal record, man. I started out with a lot of people, but they were all rappers. Yeah. You hanging with a bunch of rappers, it's all competition. Yeah. Nobody really is going to push that man above you before itself. You feel what I'm saying? Then when you're going through a situation where you're hanging with a whole bunch of rappers, you go through the jealousy, envy, you go through the, you get to see who's who and who's made of what and what's cut. And, that's just a part of this shit, though. I really say this shit for the younger artists, man. I'm 35 now, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm old. I'm older than y'all, though. You get what I'm saying? And I went through every phase of this shit. If you listen to it, I went through every phase of it, bro.
Yeah. That's just the broken pieces.
That's just the broken pieces. All right, boom. So as far as that line go, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like I be writing now, and I kind of understand like how lyrics just come about, and it's like, yo, I said some real deep shit right there.
And I get it. I want to explain, but I want to make sure I explain it right. So I'm gonna come back to that.
That's cool. Come back. In your lyrics, you said, if life is black and white, I guess we all biracial.
All biracial. Yeah.
Get into it.
All right. I really hate separating shit. You know what I mean? I just really hate. Like, I'm not a religious guy. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe in the higher power. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's basically where I was, referencing that too. Like, it was a religious conversation I was having with somebody. Mm-hmm. And that was one of the things I just had throughout is like a comparison. So, I really can't tell you where some of this shit comes from, okay? It's like fucking Devin and Drumline, okay? I'm just doing the shit, it comes out the machine, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
So you were just a vessel for
That's it, I'm the vehicle. I said that in the same record too, that same verse. I said that in the same verse, this is God's mission. I said that, I'm just a vehicle. I know this God's mission. I don't know what comes after that until I'm into it, but it's little shit like that though. Yeah. It's always a gray area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always a gray area. Don't make this shit so have enough mind to be open-minded and give some benefit of the doubt. Just don't be yes or no. You know what I'm saying? There is a middle. So that's basically what I was saying, nigga.
The middle ground.
Yeah, basically.
I guess we all biracial.
Life is just black and white. If it's just yes or no or this way or the other way, then I guess we all fucking living in societies, whatever.
Life ain't even like that. It ain't never like that.
What?
Black and white. It's always a mixture.
I
feel like it should be.
Until you get to certain, like court, like the court of law.
Yeah.
That's black and white. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's still somebody's opinion.
Facts.
There's somebody's, but that's life's black and white. You go to jail, you go to jail, black and white. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by certain things.
Yeah.
And I know wrong is wrong, but if that man couldn't afford diapers for his child and he thought the only way to do it was steal from the fucking Happy Harry's and not, I gotta be old. I said Happy Harry's. Damn! If he got steal from the Walgreens or something, instead of knocking somebody's head over or stealing the old lady's purse, then, I get it, but I don't know.
Happy Harry's.
Yeah, Happy Harry's is crazy.
Like, what's somebody in the game you want to work with that you feel like y'all can really make a great song, like with your experiences, their experiences? I'm gonna tell you who I want you to make a song with. I want to hear what you want to say first.
That's in the game?
In the game, used to rap, still rap sometimes,
I'm gonna say John Legend.
John Legend? Okay. I was not expecting you to say that.
Like a John Legend, or a Tyrese, or a T-Pain, or a Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? Or a Chris Brown. I listen to more R&B than anything.
Okay.
Like an Ari Lennox. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really concerned about the rappers. The rappers are going to do what rappers do. I want somebody to come put a feeling on my record that I can't provide. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. I feel you.
And I'm a soul nigga, so I want them to touch the soul. You feel what I'm saying? And then anything other than that, I can take it from there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
That's the type of artist I would like to work with. And then you get like a John Legend hook, you're gone. You get, you know what I mean? You're out of here. That's what he do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those ain't Hamilton. Jill's, you're not a Jill Scott, but like that soul though, like a Lettucey or something like that. Yeah, that's it. That's where I'm at with it though. Rappers, we'll all mess somewhere.
Yeah.
Now who was you thinking?
As far as rapper, I want you on a song with Jada Kiss.
Kiss.
I just want to hear some rap that's like, damn, that shit was hard. Like, cause I ain't feel that way in a while. That's like, yo, that shit was hard. Like,
I wanted Kiss on his joint. I wanted Fab on it. I wanted The Shop.
Who The Shop?
Lady du Jour. That's the song. Lady du Jour is a song that got taken off the album. It was featuring Phoenix Jade. We didn't get the sample there. Well, I didn't get the sample there, so they took it off. But before I put her on it, it's still going to come out though. I'm going to put it out in some type of way. But before she got on that record, I wanted Fab to get on that record. And I was trying to shop Takes Time to Wale. You know what I mean? I thought Wale would have been a great...
Nah, he would have killed that joint.
Yeah, I think Wale would have been a great addition to that joint.
Hey, what's up, Wale?
Yeah. I didn't hear back from his people in time, I guess.
Yeah.
I waited a long time, but yeah.
That would have been tough.
Yes.
That would have been tough. It's all good, though.
Yeah.
You about to sneak right into the game.
Yes, it's okay. Yeah, right in there. I can't even tell you what's great happened because I don't like to say it until it's done.
Don't say it. Yep. Don't ever say it.
Yeah, but when it's happening, I'm going to hit you.
Yeah, that'd be my thing. Like, when I'm creating and stuff, I don't tell anybody anything. Like, I probably, when I had dropped the EP, just 2 tracks, I told a couple people that I was doing it. But as far as, like, I just waited till the shit down. I didn't even tell my brother that I was singing, writing music, or anything. I was just like, yo, I'm just doing it.
Come on.
A little bit.
I seen you. I said, oh, she back. It's a different feeling when you know people that's really attached to the artist involved. So, yes.
Yeah. How I feel to have like a lot of people supporting you the way that they do.
I feel really good.
Yeah.
And it's worth more than money. I don't really care about the money. A lot of people be like, you should have been on, and at this point in my career, yes, I want to get paid off my craft. I would like to live comfortably off my craft.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, what got me to this point is I didn't care about no money. Yeah. I ain't come from money, so don't care about no money. I did it for the love. I started doing music for the love and the feeling that it gave me, and the fact that I could be heard, and the fact that I can engage with people in this manner. That's what I started doing it for. So when a man breaks his stride to come show me love, that means more than money. He could be with his wife and his family. When he break his stride as a man to come show me love and say, yo, I like what you do. Yeah, I listen to this record, bro. That means a lot. That means more than money. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I walk off and my kids be like, Dad, you know that guy? Like, nah, I never met him before. You feel what I'm saying? But that's another thing I learned about this business. You don't ever want to be like an ignorant person, or, you don't want to turn people off or turn people away. So I hit you with, it's always a pleasure to see you. Nice to see you. You want to make sure they leave and walk off feeling like they don't feel stupid for showing love.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That'd be the main thing. You don't want people to feel stupid.
I'm going to show you love. You get what I'm saying? So that definitely, you got the street niggas. Street niggas a little different. They just keep staring at you and shit like this.
They know who you is.
Yeah. Then on your way out, they be like, yeah, let me hear something. Like, damn, nigga, you could have said that 5 minutes ago. You got me on angles, nigga. You feel me? But yeah, it's a little different, but I love it though. It's better than anything.
What's the main feeling that you look for when you're like writing a song? Like, what's the feeling that hits you first, as far as like maybe joy, maybe emotion, maybe
whatever the beat say.
Whatever the beat say.
Whatever the beat say. I never have a topic for a song. Let the beat go. I just start writing.
So you write to the beat.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I might think of a line here and there where I feel like, oh, that was a dope line. Let me write that down.
Yeah.
Just the line though. So the way I write is a little different. So I never write a hook first. I never have a topic. Whatever I said in that verse, we're gonna make this hook about. You feel what I'm saying? And then the second verse ended up coming later. So I write like 4 or 5 songs, just the first verse and the hook, and then I'll move on to it. You know, that's my writing process. Or I think of the 4th line. I might think of the 4th line first, and then I build around that line. So now I know what I'm going to say. That's the cheat code, because now I get to build up into whatever this 4 is, and now.
And that's a strong 4.
Yeah, you get to play with anything in between this hard ass line. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I write.
You know the song you did with what's it, Songbird?
Songbird, Kiss and Tell.
That was a good one. I like y'all chemistry on there, the contrast. It felt nice to hear.
Yeah, that shit felt dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to hear like a woman rapper, a male rapper, and there's no like tension in the song. It's just good
She
vibes.
complimented the whole thing. Mind you, she's a hell of an artist. She's got this. Are you familiar with Songbird's work?
This is my first time hearing about her.
You listen to her work. I recommend everybody go listen to Dollar in a Dream by Songbird.
All right, I'm about to add it right now.
Songbird the Goddess, Dollar in a Dream. Now, this is the great thing about her. When I sent her the song, I thought she was going to sing. She really sings.
Okay.
So when I got it back, and she hit me with all, I said, hold on.
She was matching your energy.
But from first, I'm like, damn, I don't know if you know what I mean? I don't know, because I wanted her to sing. I wanted her to sing. But then I said, all right, let me play it for a few people. And when they say, listen, the response I was getting back, and then I'm listening to her, she was fucking that joint up, line for line. She was in that joint. Say, yeah, that's a decent joint. That's a great song. Yeah. She did a great job with that. Shout out to Songbird. She did a great job.
Shout out to her.
Kiss and Tell gonna be a great record. Once the world gets to it, because I dropped it untraditionally.
What you mean by that?
I wasn't doing no promo before it.
Oh, okay. So you just waited to after?
Now all the promo is coming now. But I think that's better because
I feel like that's better.
Yeah, now it's something to go to.
And it doesn't put any like expectations on it. That'd be my thing. I ain't want to tell nobody I was dropping nothing. Get it, let the world have it, and then you get promo. I like how you doing it, even though it's non-traditional.
Non-traditional, but fuck it. Once the legs get to it and they get onto that, Kiss and Tell is soundtrack material. That could be in the movie. That's Life could be in the movie. You know, some of these genres. Wait. I'm talking too much.
You good. You put it in the universe, but I understand what you're saying.
Talking too much. And I made sure all the artists got split sheets. I asked for government names. I asked for emails. Listen to me. When I get paid, y'all gonna get paid. You understand what I'm telling you? Ain't no other shit. We're not playing no games with that, man. Don't do no features if they not sending no split sheets over, man.
Facts. What's your favorite song out of there? What's your favorite song on there?
My favorite song. It's a few.
Your top 5. Your top 5 favorites.
Number 1 is going to be Footprints, because without Footprints, and you know, that song it means a lot. The person talking on there is a very close friend of mine who passed. And without him passing, I wouldn't have put this album out. It just wouldn't happen. I still would have been procrastinating with my talent and my gift. Yeah, so that's definitely by far, to me, the most important song on the album. To have him starting the album and my daughter being a tag. That's definitely the most important song on there for me. Footprints would be 1. Love Wars would be 2.
I think I wrote that one down.
Love Wars, man.
Let's talk about it real quick.
Okay.
You said they walk around in a mask, no telling who it is. You probably 15.
I'm trying not to shoot a kid. Come on, man.
Yo, when you said that, I was like, you really don't be knowing who in these masks. Like,
and now you wrong. Tabloids and came out, news headlines, 15-year-old murdered. You think that's how they gonna put it, murdered.
Yep.
15-year-old shot dead. Yeah, but these niggas is walking around, these young men, because that's who they are, genuinely, with no guidance. These young men is walking around here 4 or 5 deep, 10:30 at night, ski mask on. Where we from in our area, niggas spin a block that deep, all black ski mask on. You know what time it is, bro. So if you're not great, come on, man. You know what type of time we living in? And now you gotta second guess whether you gotta wait for them to walk past. But you know what I mean? You understand?
See how they walk.
Yeah, you gotta read.
Guessing. Yeah, you trying to read the body, but you don't know what body this is.
But if you come out and you draw first, now you being the aggressor. Now you feel what I'm saying? You walk down on the group, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it's a different thing. The mothers ain't telling them, yo, don't wear that shit, don't put that on. You get what I'm saying? The young boys is at the swimming pool with ski mask on. Nigga, if you gotta come to the swimming pool with a ski on, instead of fucking the crib.
Yeah, you gotta go in the crib.
They ride around with them on. They walk they fucking kids in the daycare with them on. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't just them. You got older niggas doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, bro. What we on, bro? This is the time we living in, so this is a very important thing I'm talking about, bro. And it's a lot of things I said in that joint.
Yeah.
It's a lot of joints I said in Love War. That'll be, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm like, I'm trying not to shoot a kid. I was like,
you told him about the streets, but tell that youngin' what to do to live. None of us was taught what to do to live. You feel what I'm saying? In our environment.
Yeah.
In our environment, so like, I don't blame them. But you gotta want more, especially when you waking up in Wilmington, Delaware, where there's no opportunity every day. Mm-hmm. Every day there's nothing to look forward to. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
It's nothing to really create out here.
It's nothing to do but get in trouble. Get high, get in trouble, run around with your friends, and you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Come on, man.
I feel like for me, like Delaware, the sun right here perfectly. I feel like for me, if I wasn't a creative person, I don't know what I would be doing out here. I have no idea what I would be doing. I probably would be bored out of my mind.
It's nothing to do. Listen, so I looked this up too. Y'all can Google this yourselves because I'm a Googler. I like to know. I travel a lot. So I see a lot of things that we don't have. And I looked this up. Out of 50 states, we are like 48th in nightlife. That means there's nothing to do here. We're 46 in education. You feel what I'm saying? We 40-something in food. Long story short, out of 50 states, nigga, we 40-something in every fucking thing, nigga. This is a retirement state. This is where people come in to die. They come here to die. No disrespect, you know they're retiring, so that means you're coming here. This is where it's over at, right?
Cruising out, yeah.
Okay, so how are we making a living in somewhere where people come to die? You feel what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. You gotta put this shit in perspective, man. So niggas out here dying over what? That half of our music that we make, nobody's ever gonna hear. You feel what I'm saying? We last. We are fucking last. Come on, man. We gotta tighten up, bro. We gotta tighten up. What we talking about, bro? Tighten up.
Let's talk about the importance of skits on your album. Why did you put skits on your album? You feel like that was important to do?
Very important. And I felt like it all went with each other. Even the talking joints where I didn't have a hook, like The Breeze.
Yeah, like The Breeze. Rap.
Yeah, straight rap. And the cursing preacher from the 90s. I used to wake up and see him on infomercials in the middle of the night back in the 90s. And I thought about him and I said, let's put him on here. All of this shit means something. All of it means something.
It's crazy. Like one night I was just randomly I had looked in my DM and this is guy I be talking to from Toronto. We just talk about music and I just sent him this shit. I like Cut Geno. He said, "Who you listen to right now?" Cut Geno.
That's love.
He looked you up. The first, I think it was like at the time, your top song was In Your Feelings.
In Your Feelings.
He said, "Okay, I'm fucking with bro." He said, "This your people." I'm like, "Yeah, he from Delaware. What's up? Listen to him." He said, and he got to take time. And he's like, "All right." Oh, he a writer. He know what he doing.
That's love.
Yeah.
That is love.
Yeah, he was rocking with you.
That's love, man. I was told that. You know, I've been through a lot of these situations, and when I get in these rooms with these big dogs, and I tell them, listen, I'm 35, or I'm 33, or however, you know, and it's like, yo, you know, your fan base is gonna last forever once you build it.
Yeah. Do
it yourself.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do for you. Season, do it yourself. That's a hard thing when you niggas don't know the budget. You don't know the budget. You can't keep telling me do it by myself, Jack. But we gonna make that though. We gonna make that happen, and we gonna do it ourselves. And that's what's going on right now. No manager, no nothing, no team. I got a few people that do look out for me. Shout out to my nigga Haas by any means medical. You know, shout out my nigga Vern. I got a couple guys in the background who do, you know, who definitely, you know, contribute to this wagon being pushed or pulled uphill. But nigga, we doing this independently. Ain't no team behind this, nigga. It's all off talent, good grace, good personality, and good conversation, nigga.
Do you want to get signed?
No. I can't tell you what's happening right now.
Nah, I know.
It's so much shit happening right now that I didn't plan on. That's funny when I tell God your plans. He got another plan for you. I just plan to drop this for the people. And that was
see what happens.
That was it. Everything that's coming with this right now is unplanned. We are fucking improvising this script right now. So whatever you see,
even this interview,
whatever you see moving forward is not in the plan. It's whatever God's doing. And I'm gonna just keep it like that. Just watch it. I hope this comes out in a good time where you can see what's happening next, okay? Yes.
Now, how much I had this joint out? Probably give me like a week.
Take your time.
You know what I mean? Let it marinate a little bit more. To the people who don't know anything about Delaware, why do you feel it's important for us to create?
So many dope people here. There's so many dope people here that do a lot. And it ain't even got it. I met a young lady who fucking do, what's that, upholstery? Like she don't buy new furniture. She just buy fabric and just keeps and she keeps like just sewing her shit together. And bro, there's so much talent here. So many hairstyles. There's so much shit that can come out of here. And we need the people who's already on to bring more light here. That's it. It's not hard. This shit ain't hard, man. One hand wash the other. If you proud of where you come from, there's nothing to do but put light on where you come from. It's free. It's fucking free. Share something on your story for free. You see somebody moving forward, it's free. We have a lot of people who is in high positions in this game, in this industry, who just don't represent right, bro. They just don't and won't, man.
I feel like they like that because I feel like people wanna know who they putting on personally instead of just enjoying what this person is making. And I feel like if you waited for you to know somebody personally before you support them, you kind of just, in a way, you want to gain.
I get it, because it's all money, though. Now you live in a situation where, like, if I repost this nigga shit and he getting fame or whatever, he get notoriety or whatever, and he end up having an X in his box, that fall back on me. They fuck with him because I co-signed him.
Yeah, so
you feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of money. It's just money. Again, facts, not feelings. There's no, you feel what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker don't want to take a gamble with his money on you, you can't really be mad at that, because all of it is money now. This shit is about who bought you here. That's number one. Yo, how you get here? Who bought you here?
So you only go support people if you really know them, pretty much.
I can't say that. But it's a gamble, though.
It's a gamble.
It's a gamble. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before you really co-sign a motherfucker, you want to know what they're about. You probably have a meeting. You want to get with them. Yo, come on, invite you out. Yo, let me hang with you a little bit, see what you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before you really co-sign a motherfucker all the way.
Yeah.
And that's what it takes, though. And then you might meet a motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. When you meet a person, they might not be the best person. It all comes in.
Put your little stamp.
So I get it. And that's why it's always good to just be around. The more they see you, the more they fill you out, the more they converse with you, the more they have no problem supporting you. There you go. But niggas don't want to leave. Niggas scared to leave. And it comes to a situation like that. Do you really want it? See, that's what's wrong with Delaware artists, bro. You get to a certain height and you feel like you've done it already. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, this is the highlight of my career and I did it already. Nah, nigga, it's still more letters in this alphabet to get to. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no ceiling to this shit if you keep going. That's the problem. Niggas don't want to leave. You want to be locally famous. You want to be cool at the local bars and all that shit. And you know, that your little local fame, cool.
What you say in favors, you was like, what we waiting on? You?
The people know who they like. My peers ain't really supporting. Let's just keep it a buck. I don't care about that though.
Yeah.
The peers ain't really supporting like that. And again, like I said, it's competition.
Yeah.
It's competition.
Competition.
But the people, yeah, nigga, the people ain't gonna lie, nigga. The people gonna love it. Yeah, okay, solid. Say no more. We riding out then. Me and the people, we riding out. See, I got the blue hands on, nigga. I'm
say, who we waiting on? You?
I just want to know.
They waiting on you, Geno. I think they waiting on you.
I'm sorry for the wait, nigga.
It's
like
okay though. You arrived right on time. That's all. It's like, it's really God timing for like everything. We think we can plan shit. It's like.
And I don't think a lot of artists ever gave it 100%. I never had a manager, really. All I did work with Rich. I can't say Rich wasn't my manager. Shout out to my boy Richard Jackson. But listen though, my niggas don't leave and they don't put 100% into it. So I just hired a publicist. Fuck it. Let's get right into it.
Okay. Right.
I'm trying to tell you niggas how to cut this shit in half. Stop paying people point you in a direction to have to go pay more people.
Go right to the source.
Let your publicist or your PR do the work and you'll get into the room you're supposed to get into. That's a jewel.
Shout out to your publicist.
That's it. Shout out to her.
Word, shout out to her. Black woman? Okay.
That's it though. One thing I've learned about that Rock Nation EQ thing is shut your mouth. Yeah. Don't wait till it's done and then talk about it. Once you can show them, then you speak upon it. But anything previous, I'm not doing nothing previous no more. But yeah, shout out to her though.
This album like an autobiography.
No, not yet.
Not yet? Not yet. Like a slight introduction autobiography type. Would you ever do an autobiography album? Okay.
But it's hard for me to write that type of shit. Like the realer it get, the harder it get. The realer it get, the harder it get. And I be hearing people telling their story, and I'm like, yo, I wonder how long it took for them to put this and articulate it the right way. Yeah. And I like to articulate a right way, a certain way. So it's very hard to get into certain stories and talk about certain things. It's harder like that.
So when it comes to like your music, you felt like just listen to that. You don't even want them to go back. If they want to go back, they can go back.
I'm gonna end up putting that shit out.
Okay. Some of your older stuff?
I'm gonna put all of that back out, but I did want to put that out before I put this out.
Okay.
And this is the response I'm getting from it right now. This is all you can find from me. Like Andre 3000, there was nothing there. Now it's something there, and this is a good representation. Yeah. Now when I repost that other shit, I make sure the years, in parentheses and what year this all came out. But nah, this was great.
Yeah. It's a real good album.
Thank you.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
A friend of mine, look, one of my good friends, he was like, yo, I listened to the album. I saw him yesterday. He was like, yo, when I listened to the album, I only like 5 of them Jones. So yeah, but then I went back and I listened again. I was like, nah, I like 8 of them Jones.
Yep. They gotta warm up. They gotta warm up sometimes.
You gotta be in the mood for certain songs. Certain songs at certain moods, you listen to it differently. Yeah. I'ma just say that.
Yeah.
Certain moods at certain times, and you listen to them shits, they all gonna hit different. He got to hold on, and he said, nigga, I got the feeling a little emotional at home. I said, yeah, because that nigga's pulling them strings in there, bro. That's a live guitar. This nigga not playing. And it's emotion in all of this shit, man. You gotta feel it. If you don't feel it, then I don't know. You're a robot.
Yeah, facts.
You're a robot.
Facts. He was on there talking about like custody battles that black men go through.
How it goes.
He was talking about that. Like, you was talking about a lot of shit. You could hear that, like, you're an artist, you're a writer, you're a black father.
Yeah.
You got a little new, almost new, not newborn, but 2-year-old.
Yeah.
You got
that's love.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, family first, man. Yeah, father 6. And that's what it's about, man. My kids, my biggest motivation.
Yeah.
Biggest motivation. Yeah. When I feel away, I go to them. You know what I mean? I'm not having a good day, I go to them. And the life that they give me is unbelievable. And that's where I was at with this album. Like, I've been rapping their whole lives. Let me just go ahead and put this album out and be done with it. That's where I was at with it. Let me be done with it.
Oh, you was trying to close the book on rap?
I hadn't dropped the album in 6 years. So I just wanted to drop this joint and be done with it. And just, I like being a basketball. I like that sport dash shit. I like like that shit, man. Yeah. But that's not what God had planned. It's not what's happening. It's not what's happening. And if I can, if this is the vessel, so I can make sure they have the life that they want, because they all talented and creative, every last single one of them. So I got the Wayne's family on my hands. All I gotta do is get there, and then they'll get there. So
you did say that in your rap. You said, "Try to put my family." That's what you say?
I try to put my family on, but my family, no, even my niggas, but my niggas try to stain my name. I forgot how I put it.
So you said something about the Wayans. I'm like,
yeah. I try to put my whole family on like Damon Wayans. Even my niggas, but my niggas try to stain my name. You're gonna lose a lot of close ones on your claim to fame, but when it's said and done, they all gonna say you changed the game. See, that's the part about it takes time. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna lose a lot of people on your claim to fame. They don't understand in that moment that this fucking discipline and this what you got going on is how you going. But when it's said and done, you're gonna say, yeah, he did that. I mean, it just wasn't my time to be along the part of the journey no more, but he did what he said he was gonna do. You know what I mean? And that's what the fuck it's about. That's what it's about. Nothing else. That's what it's about.
Any last words?
Life, love is forever. Take it how you want to, man. FMLA is out right now on all platforms.
Check them out. Cut Geno, y'all.
On all
this
platforms.
Gonna be on my YouTube. It's Me's TV. And yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the interview.
I did.
My allergies was tearing me up, but I'm cooling. Try to do as best as I could.
We thugging out. And we gonna come back again. This gonna be like some Boosie and Vlad shit. We're gonna be back again.
Coming back, yeah.
We're gonna be back again. Now I gotta start inviting you out so you can get some live footage.
Yep,
there we go.
Yep.
Shout out to Me's TV, man. Cut Geno, FMLA out right now.
All right, peace, y'all.